Oh yeah, we have work to do here. Got to feed the viewers with the SteamOS update. Kept telling them I was gonna get around to it. Oh yeah, so I did June, July, August. See, June, July, August, September, and now we're at October. Yeah. See, I'm just making up for those SteamOS update videos that I didn't do. Remember? Yeah. Anyway, oh, by the way, hello viewers, hello subscribers, me again. And on a Sunday morning, you want me to put out some content on? Okay. I was sitting here looking for the Linux kernel update. They always do this by the end of the year. They told us they was going to release it today, but I got a feeling it's going to be someday, probably Monday or Tuesday before they get around to it. Because now we're at we're in the winter time. Winter don't start till like December 20th, I think. So yeah, we got a Linux kernel update that's supposed to be coming out sometime this next month. So we'll get it. They said it was supposed to come out today. Today's the 30th, but it's not here. But in the meantime, I'm catching up on my SteamOS update. I did June, July, August, September. Now we're on October. Yeah, I stay true to my word. Anyway, let me keep going here. What I got for you guys? Let's see, what's this one? Steam Deck beta client. Steam Deck beta client update. Oh yeah. I'm on it. Yeah. After this, then I got November to do, and then you're gonna be like, whoa, you did all six in just one day. Yep. Anyway, what do we got? See, Steam Deck, SteamOS 3.17, SteamOS 3.7.16 beta. Search for the overlay. So what do we got here? This for October 1st. Got one update. Let's see. Fix an issue where the performance overlay would sometime not appear in Baldur's Gate 3. We got 291 likes and 15 in discussion on that one. Yeah. Anyway, what else we got? Let's see, keep going. Okay, for October 2nd, Steam Deck beta client. It says here, Steam input, fix the listen for binding panel in the configurator. Fix the configurator being blank when opening a configuration for an uninstalled game that requires being installed to edit the configuration. Then it says when authoring an official configuration for Steam input game using a settings under settings, a developer, instead of relying on the setting input action manifest file path API called. Anyway, and then for desktop mode, you have fix scroll arrow button on post game summary, over scrolling to the end of the summary instead of the Steam visible items. For this one, you got 229 likes, and you have 3 in discussion on this. And this was for October 2nd. Now, for October, what's this one? It's a big one. October 2nd has a big one. We're still on October 2nd. Listen to this one. And this for the Steam Deck beta client update. It's a big one. I still got to go through it, regardless. No excuses. Anyway, what do we got here? General says add mitigation for Unity CVE 2025 59489, blocking a game launch through the Steam client when an exploit attempts is detected. Then it says fix a crash when DualSense controller are connected and idle. Fix quote character appearing in some new post. Add ability to switch tabs in the tab browser by pressing Control plus Tab. Fix some cases where access to mark as private game settings was unavailable. It says fix some game cases where adding a large number of non-Steam games to a collection would fail. Fix some friends and chat settings, occasionally resetting to their default value temporarily after getting disconnected from Steam. fix a case where a user achievement would fail to display in the overlay when activated by a game. Fix scroll arrow button on post-game summary scrolling to the end of the summary instead of the next non-visible item. Fix a rear crash when constructing the menu for the tray icon on the window. Fix a case the client window would keep growing in size for window binding theme user. And then for in-game overlay, fix a crash in D3, D12 games that could sometimes be triggered by opening and closing section of the overlay like notes. Rapidly, this could manifest as a game or GPU hang. Was easier to trigger in some games than others and was a new regression in this week's public client update and the last beta cycle. We will test this briefly in the beta before shipping as a hotfix to all users. And it says game recording, improve performance when recording is on for some games using Vulkan rendering. Steam input, add support for dual gyros when using Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons in combined mode. Fix the listening for binding panel in the configurator. Fix the configurator being blank when opening a configuration for an uninstalled game that requires being installed to edit the configuration. When authoring an official configuration for the Steam Input API game, use a settings under settings. Developer, instead of relying on settings, set input action manifest file path space API call. And then for streaming, fix a case where clicking streams did nothing. Steam VR, fix Steam client notification getting suppressed after you exit Steam VR. The suppress notification would appear inside your VR headset the next time you started Steam VR. Accessibility, improve high contrast view of games, list search, and app filter panels. And then for Windows, add end of life alert for 32-bit version of Windows. Currently, Windows 10 32-bit is only 32-bit version of Windows supported by Steam. And then it says Steam client will continue running on Windows 10 64-bit and 32-bit games will continue to be supported. It says Steam client support for Windows 10 32-bit will end on January 1st, 2026 at 10 a.m. See here for additional details. Add detecting if secure boot and the TPM are enabled on the current machine. The information is displayed under Help System Information. It is now also collected when opting into Steam Hardware Survey. Yeah, that's a big one. Now, let me see what they got here on the so it says see information. This must be dealing with Microsoft. Oh, here we go. Let me get this. It says here, as of January 1st, 2026, Steam will stop supporting running 32-bit versions of Windows. Windows 10 32-bit is the only 32-bit version. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make a separate video for that. Yeah, in the title. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, let me keep moving here. Make that in a separate video. So, how many videos I got done? How you guys can handle it. Anyway, in this one though, we have 3,370 likes. We got a 110 in discussion. Yeah, got you guys covered, man. You know me. Got to put the content out. Anyway, but I will make a separate video for that to give you guys a warning. Anyway, okay, that was October 2nd. Now, for October the 3rd, beta client update again. General, fix case where certain collection would become unavailable to users after reinstalling Steam or installing Steam on a new machine. And then it says Steam input, fix an issue with gyro sensitivity introduced in the previous beta release. Yeah, and that was for October 3rd. And we got 406 likes and 12 in discussions. October 2nd. Now for October, which one is this? It's a big one, October 13th. Yeah, Steam Deck Beta Client. Says here, we have just shipped an update Steam Deck Beta Client to the preview/beta channel. Says here, fix a case where a launch dialogue, fix a case where a launch, not lunch, dialogue could appear for a game that was blocked by parental controls. Fix alert not showing up on Steam webpage that appears on Steam Deck. Fix the network icon on the header showing the wrong state during startup. Fix the quick access menu alignment when in games. Then it says Steam input. Fix an issue with a PS5 controller gyro over BT and improve Nintendo controller gyro stability generally. Fix swapping modes between left and right. Hand source breaking binding for mode shift. Then fix the guide button opening the overlay when the guide button is disabled in controller settings. Add support for the latest game input release. And then for remote play, add a connect button to remote play settings for streaming the remote desktop. When streaming VR, the mouse cursor is hidden and the streaming view is adjusted to match the client resolution. Now in this one we got 317 likes and 19 in discussion. That's for October 13th. Now for October the 15th we got 2 updates. Steam Deck Beta Client. Says here general fixed a couple of localization errors, and then accessibility, improve high contrast support in the settings dialog. Yeah, that's for October 15th. Now in this one we have we got 239 likes and 7 in discussion. Now for October the 16th, we got 1 update, Steam Deck Beta Client. We got actually 2. It says there general fix regression enabling high contrast modes, and then fix regression copying text to clipboard. Yeah, and this one has 284 likes and 9 discussion, and that's for October 16th. Steam Deck Beta Client. Yep. Now keep moving here. See, October the 23rd. Okay, you got 3 updates. Steam Deck Beta Client. Says here, general fix hidden games showing in all and library tabs. They now appear in their own tab if applicable. Then it says fix an issue where control could look up for several seconds after resuming or on regaining a connection to Steam server. And then for remote play, don't switch to big picture when streaming to Steam Deck. And that's for October 23rd. Now we have 305 likes and 15 in discussion. Yeah, October 23rd. Now for SteamOS 3.7.17 beta, the blues in general, you got 3 updates here. It says temporarily disable experimental wake on Bluetooth for Steam Deck LCD while issues with spurious wake-ups are investigated. Then it says fix an issue that could prevent updating from specific older builds of SteamOS. Then it says fix a bug with the Discover app in desktop mode that could cause update failure in some scenarios. Now for this one you have 373 likes and 18 in discussion. Yeah. And that's for SteamOS 3.7.17, the beta, the blues. now for October 29th, we got updates for general French chat, remote play, and game recording. And this one says Steam Deck Beta Client update October 29th. And it says general fix some titles launching with incorrect Steam Play settings when installed right after purchase. Then it says fix a case where Bluetooth device wouldn't show up as available to pair when toggling Bluetooth on. And then for friends in chat, add a suspicious chat warning that will appear at the top of the chat window when you receive a message that is potentially malicious. Link in chat are disabled while this warning is visible. Then it says remote play. Fix enabling and disabling player input in the remote play together dialog. And then it says input enable settings are persistent and are saved per game. And then game recording, fixed timeline marker sometimes not appearing when viewing recording outside of a game or after deleting a user created marker. Now for this one you got 372 likes and 8 in discussion, and this was for the Steam Deck beta client, October 29th. Now, do we have anything else? Okay, let's see here. What's this one? And we got something here. Okay, and this one is for we got two here. Let's see. First things first. Display. Okay. I have to make a separate video for this one. Yeah, I have to make a separate video for this one. So, yeah, that should do it though. But you guys, you're good. You and your updates. Yeah, had to get you guys. Wait a minute. Had to get you guys up to date here. What's this one? Okay, that's November the 4th. That's November the 4th. And this one, let's see here. This says November the 4th. Okay, November 4th. So, okay, these two go together. Alright. We got this, we got this. So, yeah. So, for the month of October, you guys are done. You got videos done. So, June is finished. July is finished. August is finished. September is finished. And now October is finished. Yeah. You guys got some updates coming your way, so told you guys I was gonna catch up with my SteamOS updates. Just had to get around to it. But anyway, hope that was good enough for you. I got one more video to do, actually. About 3 more, and I'll be done. So hope that was good enough for you, and hope I was able to keep you guys in the loop on what's going on, and catch you guys in the next video. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.